give about the competition. Your whole position.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Don Capers, cockroach. Out we go.
Right to the air, it's Jones. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, triple right, Patino, triple right.
This set of downs starts with an option right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Has his man, it's Tracy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, hey. Break. Bama. South salad. Apple. Up we go.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds Hyatt. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He has the first over the middle. He has the New York touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 16. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Dak now from the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This is taken in at the 13. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That'll be complete to Elliott. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Audio Karake making that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Kill. 26.
A give on third to Elliott. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
Here we go.
They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here.
Kill. 47. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Bobby Okereke. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. Up we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play fake, Jones. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
Handoff running right, Elliott. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. What I said.
Motioning left is their running back. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yeah. What do you think?
Elliott on 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. What do you think?
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Escapes the pocket. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Half 18. Detroit Johnson.
Jones. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here we go. Right take. Go,
Man in motion here.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing again is Dak. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide eight. Wide eight, take.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54. Wide eight. Wide eight, take.
1st and 10, Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight.
Tight end going in motion here.
Wide eight, take.
On the option, it's Elliott. Elliott gets a 1st down and more. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Timberland. Here we go, long. Detroit. Out we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Timberland. Other side.
From the 42. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, Jones to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Play action, Prescott. That finds Elliott complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hey, kill! 27, 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And in for the Dallas touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run. Deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they get 38 out of the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go.
A handoff to Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Tracy once more. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Gano for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Gano ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right take. 26.
First down. Here's Dak. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
Elliott straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go. Right take. 26.
Dak now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And they pick him off again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Gano to kick off for New York.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 14. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26.
They'll run here from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another throw for Prescott. That's caught at the 4. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Don Capers. Here we go.
They go play fake with Jones. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Has the New York touchdown. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, 47.
This is Elliott running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That'll be complete to Elliott. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, there we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Brought in by Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Dak throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Chip. Up we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Connects with Slayton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, New York. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 14. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up second down.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. And in. Touchdown, New York. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants.